Oh, I can't start. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. Uh, I am kind of late because I didn't expect this to happen this early, at least. Yesterday they released the Marionette's second video, so I was expecting this, which is the Snezhnaya teaser, to be around this hour. You know, kind of later in the day for me at least, but I didn't expect that they'll release on like 5 a.m. Was it 6 a.m.? Something around that. It was 11 hours ago, so it's I think 5 or 6. I guess. So it was late. I didn't even see it. I went home in my bed. I didn't check YouTube. I came in around a couple of hours ago and I was like, oh, they released it. Okay. I'm kind of late, but all good. Let's watch this. I actually don't know what to expect other than like Fatui, FaZe, and Saritsa. Maybe okay, I don't want to see. I saw someone. Maybe we can see something like they did in Not Cry, where like there's a couple of characters from the past, like how they did with Albedo and Wanderer, because they're gonna be in the Not Cry story. Maybe some old characters that we already have is gonna be visible in this trailer. I'm expecting Wrightsley, to be fair, not gonna lie. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Just in case, I'll check again. My voice is fine. Hopefully the voice of this is fine because the... Okay, it looks good. We're ready. I'm just gonna watch this without stopping and then rewatch it again just to see if I missed anything, like the hidden clues and stuff. This is 5 minutes, which is not that long, to be fair. I mean, it's a teaser, so... Okay. It is hot, but I'll endure it. And okay, I don't want to think about anything. I'm gonna start.
I've heard that.
Oh, wait.
The rules that govern this world.
Oh, again, really? I'm gonna start with this? Oh, shit. Was the sound good? It is good, okay. Let's go.
I've heard that. The rules that govern this world are all essentially curses.
True.
So to live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Hello?
Are you talking about the snowstorms, or Project Stuja, or the Tsaritsa?
I'm not gonna lie. I know I said that I'm not gonna stop it, but I thought this was Saritsa. For like, I thought it was like, oh, maybe 500 years ago.
Govern this world are all essentially curses. So to live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Are you talking about the snowstorms, or Project Stuja, or the Tsaritsa?
Huh?
Let's go. Before Lilac makes a move.
Okay. Was this what did it say? No, I guess. I don't know. I guess it is.
If it's true that rules are curses, well then, there's only two options.
Excuse me? Hello?
Either we overthrow the rules, or... Were you
Sir,
going to
hello?
say follow them? Get used to them? It's
Oh,
Naya.
this is the beastie Fae. I forgot the name.
find a way to transcend the rules.
Hello.
Regarding the motion to extend Project Stooja, if there are no further objections.
Extend.
I have an objection!
Oh.
Me too.
I object!
Oh, hello. Oh man, all the
Oh
remaining
my.
all the remaining ones.
Search the area! We are the Drushna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
Oh, are these? Okay, got it. Oh, I thought.
Forgive
That was
the
the
intrusion. Mind if I join this private discussion?
Is this
Compared to
this?
the eons gone by, this is a peaceful age.
Hello? Oh, this place. Yeah.
Wait, the Krasnik's torch?
Oh, is this the Texas? Oh shit, what the hell? Oh no.
And then, the heavenly principle spoiled our love.
Shoo, go away.
Mother?
I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all.
Hello? Who's this? Madam, who are you?
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person, nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death. Death is not the enemy of love. The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Wait, is this Aritza? Oh, wait. I cannot. I said that I would not skip. Oh, it's Aritza.
Good move.
So she.
Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Oh, that's Rhino, not Niberia, so that's okay. Wait, she has a kid? When? How? I didn't even understand that was sorry. So I was like, oh, a lady with a kid. I was like, okay. She has a child. How? Okay. Third descender was fast, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna rewatch this. There's a lot of things I missed. I was like, oh, so much happening at the same time. Wait.
I've heard
So who are these people? Whoever this is someone important.
that the rules that govern this world are all essentially curses.
She is probably one of the royalties. I don't know who it is. Rules that govern this world are all essentially curses. Yeah.
So to live by the rules
When you think about it, yeah, death, life, which has to be free before that. Space has been diluted. Time has been locked, basically. So all four rules that basically are like a curse. They're not free, which they should be. To live by the rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Yeah. That's about
Are you
it.
talking about the snowstorms or Project Stuja? Or the Tsaritsa?
What's that have to do with Sarisa? The government. Oh, is he? Oh, is he? I think he doesn't get it. He might not get the idea, like the rules that govern this world. Playing a.
So to live,
Are you talking about the snowstorms or Project Stuja? Or the Tsaritsa?
Something even more powerful. I was gonna say powerful, but you know what? What the hell is Project Stuja? Is this a person? I am starting to think that Project Stuja is the third descender being back. I don't know. Snowstorms. I don't think he gets it. Or
the
we're missing
Tsaritsa.
something. She's like, Lamau, he doesn't get it.
let's go. Before Lilac makes a move.
Who's Lelek? So this is not the same person. I'm dumb. No. This is the. Okay, she has. Okay. Purple eyes, blue hair. Okay, so that was Wodianitsa, the one that. Oh, okay. Wodianitsa, right? Was it like something like that? Wait. I don't want to say it wrong. Wodianitsa, yes. Okay.
Rules means to suffer under the sum of all curses.
Okay, let me skip this. Okay.
Before Lilac makes a
So
move.
that's okay. I said royalty, now I got who she is. Cool. Who is this? Another assassin. What's up with the assassinations? Oh.
If it's true that rules are curses,
Okay, this is the same dude. Cool. Yeah, it is. Is this the dude that attacks us, or is this the person that we help? I think this is the person that we help in the Snezhnaya teaser. That is was it? I think it was the 6.6 one. Yeah, 6.6 live stream one. I think this is that's it. You know what? I have an option to check. I can check that out. Let's see. 6.6. This is it, right? There it is, yeah. Oh yeah, C? Oh wait. Oh no, not C. See, that's the person. Yeah. This is it, which we help him. Huh. Okay. Whoever that is, I don't know. Maybe that's just a random fae. But this is the dude that we help. That teaser.
well then, there's only two options.
Is this? Wait.
Well then,
Is this the dude that objects? No. I got that this is a Russian team, but excuse me. Where was that? Oh, is it here? Yeah, here. Is it that dude?
Objections.
Okay, I don't think it is. Is it? Wait, go back. Nah. I mean, the hair looks the same. I think it is. This one looks, I think, looks different. because in here is like,
There's only
see, this is like a foreign English moment. This is the 4 cornered. This is the 5 cornered. I forgot. This is pentagram, and this is the 4-1. I forgot. Maybe I I mean maybe it's a different clothing, but face wise they look the same. It's just that with this thing looks different. That's it. But the face is literally the same. I think. Yeah, I think it's the same. And then Mr. Chat comes in.
there's only 2 options.
If it's true that the rules are curses, then well then there's only 2 options. Okay. Hello, sir. Who are you? What is this? Okay. Not gonna lie, he looks like Capitano from this angle. Is he like a sellsword or something? Mercenary or like a... I mean, I got it. He protects that dude, but is he actually a mercenary or straight up connected to that house? Whatever that house is. Day 1 pull easily for him, I'll say that.
Either we overthrow the rules, or...
Okay, so this dude has a wolf.
Were you going to say follow them?
What are you going to say? Follow them? Get used to them? Oh, it's still talking about the rules. Oh shit. This dude turns into a bear. I think this is the... I am bad with the names. There was this Fae, which they talk about in the book, which is a story, not a real thing. At least that's what they say. They're like, it is a myth, it's a story, so we don't know if it's true. It's what it says in the book. But there's this royal dude, which he's a Fae, and his Fae version is like a werewolf.
Get used to them?
This is a bear, by the way. This is not a werewolf. Maybe it's the same Fae type, which they turn into like a monster beings. One of them is a werewolf, the other one is a bear. I don't know.
It's neither.
It's neither, she said, by the way. And then there's this lady, which she is gonna assassinate that dude. Whoever it is. They have the same thing in here. Is that the linchpin? I think that's the linchpin.
We find a way to transcend the rules.
Okay.
Regarding the motion to extend Project Stooja, if there are no further objections. Guys!
Oh, wait a second. I don't think they... if this is the continuation of this, they might be like, hey, dude, you're gonna work for us and you're gonna object that thing. Knowing that maybe that's why he's like, I don't want to do it, but I have to. If I'll do it, I'm cooked. If I don't do it, I'm cooked also.
Project Stooja, if there are no further objections.
You know, like he has it.
Guys, I have an objection.
They're like, huh? Excuse me.
Me
Child. Oh my god, he exists. Me too.
too.
I object!
Interesting. Are they actually object? Okay, this is a two-way thing. It's either that they're gonna get assassinated because they object in here, which I don't know, or they're getting like controlled by this like lady, whoever that is. Which this dude is a distraction for that dude. Do they have shorts? Sometimes they do have shorts for these characters. I think they did that with Not Cry. With Natlan also, wasn't it? Oh, see, yeah, they have it. You know what? Yeah, 5 days until moon landing. Ugh, don't remind me. So Odette. Vodyanica, okay, that makes sense. Alyosha, Valerie, and Anastasia Fedorovna Snezhnaya, okay. Do we have any kind of explanation about who she is? No. Okay, nothing. Just Odette. Odette, I think. Okay, and then we have Vodyanica. What's happening? Okay. And then we have Alyosha. What about that lady in the train? When did they put this? 5 hours ago. Then, okay, he is him. I can easily say that he is him. Is he Electro? I mean, his eyes, his clothing gives me the vibe of Electro. Okay, so. And then Queen herself. Bro, it's so weird. I didn't even get that. I didn't understand that this was Saritsa. I was like, who's this? A mother and a kid. Ah. So this dude distracts that dude. So she can manipulate that person, whoever that royalty is. I think that's what they're doing. I think it's, again, like I said, it's either one of those two. Either they're gonna kill him because he objects, or they want him to object. They're like, hey, you're gonna object tomorrow. You know? They might be like a... I don't know. Like a resistance against Saritsa? You know? Maybe. It's one of those two. I don't know.
We find a way to transcend the rules.
Regarding
We find a way to transcend the rules, and then goes to
the motion actions.
I
have an objection!
And then you're like, huh? Excuse me?
Me too.
I object!
Oh, no. I don't know. I'm clueless.
Oh my.
Okay, so can we?
Search the area!
Okay. Can we say that he's gonna be playable just by looking at this? Because they're like, hey, look, you know these three.
Me too.
I object!
No, it starts here.
There are no further objections.
I have an objection!
They're like, oh, you know those two. They're your friends. And then there's
Me
like,
too.
I object!
They're like, of course they're here. They're like, yeah, you know that they're here. And then they show Pamplona in like a specific view. See?
Oh my.
Playable when? I think so. I think playable when is what he said.
Search the area! We are the Drushna,
Yeah.
and it is our honor to serve the Saritsa.
Yes. Okay. We are the Drusha, she said. By the way, yeah, she doesn't exist in here as well. They didn't put everyone. No, they didn't, yeah. These are just the trailer parts. These are not the characters. She's not here. So, do we know their names? Is it here? Sleep well, children of this world. Fear neither the dark nor the deadly stillness, for the divine has promised you unconditional love. Awaken, O storm, with neither root nor source. If blessings are so generous, so selfless, then why has mercy never reached the winter? Okay, so Vodyanica, Alyosha, Odette, Valerie, the Rooster, of course, Child, Marinette, Knave, Regrader, Pantalone. Then Vesna is the one who. Okay, yeah. So she's Vesna. Yeah, she's cute. Not gonna lie. And oh, so yeah, in the Snezhnaya teaser, we saw these soldiers, and I was like, who are these people? So they are like the city guards, I guess. That's nice. And then we see Danica and Noi.
Serve the Tsaritsa.
Yeah, I like her. Oh, this slave. I don't know who these are.
Forgive the intrusion. Mind
I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was Linnea's sister for a second. I was like, oh, she looks cool still. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying anything bad about her, but it just Ciliano, was she Ciliano?
if I join this private discussion.
Of course, that's what you want. What is this place? So is this the Abyss? Is this the Project Stuja? Like, because they're trying to create a new world. What is this? The Upside? I mean, I was saying Upside Down, but I'm thinking about Upside Down. I'm thinking about Abyss. So what is this place? Is this like a test zone for them? What is this? I want to say this is Abyss, but I don't know. Or this is like a way that goes to Hyperborea, which we know that Balisar took. I mean, I don't know.
Compared to the eons gone by.
Compared to the eons gone by. Okay, sir, we got you. Is he a vampire?
This is a peaceful age.
Ooh, oh shit. Compared to the eons gone by, this is a peaceful age. Yeah, that's what I thought about too. Yeah, we don't know anything about it, but in Act 7 or Act 8 of Nokrai, Nicole said that when she was talking with Warka, she said, we'll be fine, basically, but Tevat has seen many, what she said? Tevat has seen many calamities, yet it survived, or something like that. Can I find a Nicole Warka Act 7? I want to say Act 8. Is it this one? Let me see.
Albedo.
Oh, yeah, this is the one.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Was it here?
But it also gave us you.
Oh, yeah, this is the intense moment, yeah, because she said we also gave us you. But she specifically said before that Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, which we only know one. Or two, if you want to say, like, the Archon War. But that's not a calamity. How you can say Conria Cataclysm, but 2 or 3 is not many. So, I think she knows that whatever happened in the past happened multiple times. That's why she says many times. Annihilation too, not calamity. I was thinking about calamity. No, she says annihilation, which is way worse. The vet has faced annihilation many times in the past. So this dude, whoever that is, what was his name? Noi? I think Danica is the lady in the train. Yeah. So this dude's Noi. And then there's Mitya. So whatever that. Another dude who knows the lore. Another lore dropper, probably. And then this dude Kit, is he an Animo? Is this an Animo? I don't know.
Wait, the Kresnik's torch?
Bro, they're cooked. They're gonna freeze to death. Oh no. So is that
Resnick's torch?
So is this? I think he is Mitya, and he's the like keeper of the Kresnik torch. I guess he takes care of it. I'm assuming. Yeah, he looks like a smart dude too. So. Is this like a Fontaine trailer? Because like in the Fontaine trailer, we saw the water's gonna rise. Is this something like that? The calamity is coming, and they're gonna freeze the dead. Is this something like that? Fontaine 2.0, maybe.
And then the heavenly principles spoiled our love.
Oh yeah. So okay. So this is Saritsa talking. Okay, hold on. This is the important part.
And then the heavenly principles spoiled our love.
And then the heavenly principles spoiled our love, which I'm guessing the Sarah line and third descender, because it says that in Hymns of the Far North she never fell in love again after that, and I'm assuming that she didn't had any lover before the third descender. So get out of my screen, lady. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We can't see the third descender yet. I think that's a big spoiler. That's why they're not showing us. Yeah, she rips apart the third descender. Fuck me. Fuck me. Yeah. God damn it. We could have seen the third descender. Okay. I think that's a huge lore drop. That's why they don't show us. Because if we see him, we might. I don't know. I think that's gonna be a huge lore drop. Even the looks of him, I think that's gonna be a lore drop. So that's why they're not showing him. But they had a kid. Wow. Oh wow. They had a kid. Is this why the third descendant got ripped apart at the 7 pieces? Because like there's a lot of things that we have to think about it about third descender. When you think about it, it doesn't make sense why third descender got ripped apart to 7 pieces. The archons can be an archon without the gnosis. You can't say that the gnosis is necessary. Archons can be still archons. And then you think that why archons didn't exist before that? Like third descender dies, becomes the 7 gnosis, then the archon war starts. But why? Archon war could have started way before. You didn't need the third descender. So third descender's death is more like a how would I say that? It's more like a not a necessary. It's like not a necessary thing for the archons, but more like a heavenly principles wanted to kill that the third descender. I even had an idea that third descender might be the reason why gods exist in Tibet, because gods didn't exist 6,000 years ago. What was the name of that thing? In Temple of Space, Ramhilda and the Historia talked about it. Historia said, I have no idea what gods are. I only know angels. And Ramhilda says, we have gods now. And it's basically saying that the gods did not exist. And then after that, after the War of the Funeral Flame, the gods started to exist until the Archon War. And then the Archon War, it ended. Maybe they actually started to pop up around the Archon War. Maybe actually they didn't exist in that timeline between the War of the Funeral Flame and the Archon War. Maybe they didn't exist in that timeline. Maybe they just existed when the third descender born. I'm guessing he's a Fae because they all talk like he's a common folk from the Faes. So, but I don't know. And then of course Nicole says that didn't know what the feelings are. We just know our mission. We had a mission and we completed it, and that made us happy, if you would say that. We didn't understand the feelings of it, but the gods and the archons and the gods who died as well had feelings, which something that we didn't get taught of. Which basically saying that the gods are probably belong to the old world and they're not the creations of the heavenly principles, because heavenly principles cannot give you feelings and they all belong to the old world. You know, maybe, like I said, the third descender, because third descender might belong to the old world. I don't know. So that's the whole. So that's why maybe if the gods started to pop out because of the third descender, which I think that's why they popped out. When you think about it, they belong to old world. Maybe, of course, they started to pop out when the third descender started to exist. You know, the rules are starting to shaken up, and then heavenly principles like, oh, okay, I have to kill this person or have to get rid of it, not to kill it, but. And then they realized like, okay, this is powerful, maybe, and then they ripped apart the 7 pieces, so they used it as a power. Or maybe they couldn't kill it. Maybe that's why they used it as a gnosis. Maybe they had like the third descender was unkillable, or maybe third descender belonged to the old world, so it came back, it reincarnated, or it can be even Nibelung as a reincarnation Nibelung. I don't know, you know. And then the heavenly principle like, okay, I cannot kill this person because it's gonna come back, so I'm gonna use it. So it's a win-win. It's not gonna come back. This person is not gonna come back, and at the same time, my archons are gonna be more powerful. And they're gonna keep this like this person in a prison, basically. I guess this is all a guess, of course. I don't know. I'm just mumbling at this point. But why? But why the third descender is so important, and why it had to die? And then, of course, they had the children too, and I was like, maybe the children. That was gonna say. I actually forgot the children. Not the children. They only had one kid. I'm guessing. This is only one kid, so they only had one child. Maybe that's why, because I don't know. Why would having to kill third descendant because of a child? One kid, a son. Um, it's a boy, right? I don't know. It's a kid. I'm just gonna say a kid, a child. I don't know. I think it's a boy. It looks like a boy in here. And then she rips apart this part. Whoever the third descender is, just by seeing it, we're gonna get a lot of lore from it. Oh, wait. This is gonna sound so weird. You know what? I'm gonna say it at the end. About Mother.
Mother?
So, wow. So,
I
yeah.
almost doubt.
I actually didn't heard the mother.
Mother?
I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all.
I almost doubt whatever it was ever true at all. What's that? Is she did her memory get wiped out or something? Or was it actually an imagination? But I don't think so, because I don't know.
Whether it was ever true at all.
And this part is so convoluted and you cannot see it. Because of the third descender, I guess, because is it like a playing with the Irminsul kind of thing that you cannot see it? I don't know. But you cannot do that. Oh, can you do it? Can you actually wipe people's memories about the third descender? Because I know that you cannot, like, the descenders are not in the Irminsul. and you cannot change their memories. Sure, like we're not getting affected by any Irminsul changes, but you can change other people's mind about we didn't exist. Like nobody can stop that. You can delete the minds of the people when you think that it's a heavenly principle. Like when you think about what we know is like Greater Lord Kawara did it and the Wanderer did it, and they just deleted themselves, right? But if you're having the principles, which is the basically the owner of the Irminsul at that point, which Irminsul doesn't exist anymore, but Heaven Principles is the owner at that point, and then they can do whatever they want, I guess. And they're much more powerful, and probably they have much more control over it. So they can delete people's minds. And maybe she doesn't even remember the third Descender. Which, that doesn't make sense. Then why does she collect the Gnosis? I don't know. Or maybe she doesn't even know. Maybe she doesn't remember. She just collects the Gnosis because that Piero says that. You know, like, whoa. Oh, wait. Wait. Piero does not exist in the trailer. Hello? Whoa. Piero does not exist in this trailer. Hello? Huh? He was not even in the... Was he around here? Can I... Like, okay, I have to look at that again. I'm guessing he's not here. Yeah, is he? Like, no one's there. Just Pulcinella, and then this dude only. No one's in the back.
Huh?
No one's there.
Me too.
I object!
And Pantalone, Mr.
Oh
Playable.
my.
Yeah. Oh shit. He's not around. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh no. I mean, I'm not that sad to be fair, you know. But man, he gives me a sacrificial vibes. He might sacrifice himself, not because like I'm gonna defend these people, but it's like I'm gonna destroy heavenly principles, and he might sacrifice himself for that specifically. Not because of like, oh, I'm gonna do, like, basically the opposite of Capitana, when like how he basically sacrificed themselves, like, hey, I'll protect that land, and at the same time I'm gonna fulfill the wishes of my soldiers, of my fallen soldiers. But basically in this moment he's like, yeah, I don't care about anyone else. I just want to kill that person, that being in the top. So I want to have to sacrifice myself. Okay, I will go ahead. If that heavenly principles is gonna die, yeah, sure, I'll sacrifice myself. Yeah, maybe. Ugh, why is he not in the trailer? Not even a bit. Like not even a bit. Not even the voice, right? Oh no, shit. Oh shit. Yep, not even a voice. Oh, bro. Oh shit. First off. Then the heavenly principles spoiled our love. I don't know if she remembers it.
Heavenly principles spoiled our love.
And then she rips apart because he has to be forgotten. I guess he has to be forgotten. That's why I think so. They cannot delete the third descender, and then of course if you would delete someone, the whole world changes as well, the way it is. So you cannot delete the third descender, but you can change people's mind, and then you're gonna erase these things by your own hand. So that's why maybe they're like, maybe she's ripping the photo apart like this because they cannot delete it. So third descender does exist in the photo because he's not deleted, but they forgot, I guess. See, like it's like, oh, no proof about him existing at all. And then this part too, like this whole shadowy thing. I almost thought whether it was ever true at all.
Whether it was ever true at all.
I think so. I think they changed their minds. See, like it's like It's like no one is there, and it's so shadowy because their minds has been altered. I guess I might be wrong. I just think that might be it. And then the kid froze. Everything froze. Oh shit.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person.
One should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person. Oh, it's like, is this like you're all gonna die, let's not give you false hope kind of thing? You're not gonna win kind of thing?
Nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death.
Nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death. Yeah, true. True.
Death is not the enemy of love.
Who is saying that? I think that's still Sarisa, right?
Death is not the enemy of love.
I guess so, yeah, that's Sarisa. That is not the enemy of love. Which death, though? The original one? Or are we talking about the Shade? Well, I don't know about the Shade one, so... but if we're talking about the original one, yeah, true. True.
The enemy of love. The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods. By the way, is she gonna actually 1v1 Renova? Excuse me? I did not realize this. Hello?
The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
Real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods. Is it the vision? Is she talking about?
The blessings given by deluded gods.
Control mechanism, probably. Okay. Oh, wait. No. Anyway, I'll skip. No. I was gonna say maybe the vision is how they control people. And I was like, not everybody has a vision. That's false. So the chessboard. Oh, wow. The game has been continuing, huh? And a couple of them fall. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Can I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3. Is it? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait, am I dumb? Is there some chess part in here? I guess not, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this a chess part? It's so bad. Can't see well. 7 to 7. So, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a chess part in here. It's gotta be. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 17, 20. 4, 27. Am I mistaking something? Like, how there can be more than normal chess parts? Let's say this is not a chess part and this is not a chess part. But 4, 7 whites, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 whites. But I'm guessing 15 black. 1, 4, 8, 10, no, 9, let's say. 10, 11, 15, maybe. And then these two are like the separate ones. Electro and Animo. Electro one stands up. Okay. Hydro and Sumerian. And of course, this is Cryo. That's her.
Good move.
So, wow. So there is a chess part in there, yeah. I saw that correct. What kind of chess is this? Why is there more than 16 pieces? 4, 8, 10, 11. I'm confused, but oh then. I guess they can add more pieces. There's like, I mean, when you think about it, there's 15 whites with the Saritsa one. And I guess Saritsa is the queen. No, she's the king. But what about the... So I'm guessing she against all the Archons. And that, does that basically mean that all the other Archons fall? And there's only Zhongli left? In the, I mean, to be fair, and there's no Pyronosis as well. Damn, that sucks. No Pyronosis for us, damn. Only Zhongli remaining. And the other ones fall. Hydro and Animal 1 fall. I mean, Hydro 1 is dead. Then why the Venti 1 is down? When you think about it, Fossilors is dead. And the now Nivellet is the Archon. Hydra Dragon Sovereign. No more Archon. But why the Venti 1 is down? Oh no. Is he gonna die? That's Animal, right? I'm not done. That's Chio. And this is Hydro. Yeah, Animal and Hydro is the one that is down. And of course, the Dendro and Electro is still standing, which they still exist. Is Venti gonna die? Excuse me. Or are they gonna kill? Does he want to kill him? Is like, you're next, old man.
Good move.
And they're playing chess with Rhindaughter too. Wow, good move.
Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
I don't know if she gets it. But those things that she said makes me feel like she actually
Understand the nature of the game you're playing.
Maybe her memory has been wiped. Cool. Saritsa is here. I'm not gonna lie, those dudes were so cool. I'm not that hyped about Saritsa. I mean, she looks gorgeous. I'm not gonna say anything about that, but man, hello, sir. This dude. My day one pick. Sudden snow. No, that's yeah. My pick. Okay, they did their best with the men. Holy damn. Holy damn. They did their best with the man. Clarissa's here. She looks gorgeous, but Valerie and Noi. Please and thank you, day one. Damn. Damn. Oh, thank you. We have some cool men. Again, thank you. Oh boy. It's so hard. I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing. He doesn't get it. I don't believe so. I just saw someone Walmart and screaming out like, "Hey, buddy!" A minute of silence. Oh, true, true. I always the sense that was the outcome of love, but I never thought it would be motherly love. That's such an interesting twist. Actually, true. Yeah, I. She's a mother. Oh, oh. This is the lore about uh, Snezhnaya. But in here, there's a lore that uh, there's the dude. Was this Belitsar that walks around? What did I press? Oh, Spotify. No, go away. Uh, where was this? Belitsar. Can I say Belitsar? No, I cannot. Belitsar. It was a time before Saritsa, the Snow King. Yeah. He was walking in Hyperborea and he found the genetic pad. And he opened that thing, opened it, and then there was a dude came out of it. Oh, where was that? Was one at the behest of the Snow King, boarded by sin and remorse, ground people was assembled task with a single purpose: to seek the stairway leading the vacant seat in the court of the stars. A passage to a place where warrior and sorrow would no longer trouble them ever again. And so she too raised her goblet, spilling a little of the bitterness that had been poured into it. The dome of boy's eyes, Xenia was a warm. Xenia is the Tsaritsa. Was a gift from a towering man. That is until one day he passed by a broken structure filled with life-sustaining devices from ages past. There it is. Those must have been the efforts of the ancients. He would, there. He still remembered wandering in that world of shadows. There he recalled lay the shattered golden homeland, the mother he had never met. I think he's talk in here. They're talking about the Belitsar. It was there that he discovered the secrets of the Hyperboreans that had been buried in the deepest reaches, finding the answers about himself that he had pursued for thousands of years. But nothing he learned was enough to free him from the endless pain and doubt. For more often than not, wisdom is but a curse in disguise, unfortunately, in this world. Countless times thereafter he walked in the ruins of the shadows, pondering whether he should shoulder such a burden. For in this day and age, none remained who would demand the responsibilities and burdens he had been made to bear. It is until one day he passed by a broken structure filled with life-sustaining devices from ages past. Those must have been the efforts of the ancients to endure into the future, he thought, as the blade of the heavens hung ever lower over them. Though he had seen such devices in the distant past, the ones he encountered then were either broken or had otherwise failed. But this time was different. Among the darkened devices, one suddenly flickered life. Where was I? One suddenly flickered life as if it had sensed something. It was like a random number appearing in a cold calculation, a small, otherwise insignificant blip, suddenly magnified beyond all proportion. He opened the fragile hatch as if opening a treasure chest, and inside he found, unconscious yet still alive, a silver-haired infant. Thank you for the gift, said the young lady. Oh, it's a lady. Oh, okay. Well, that's it, I guess. Thank you for the gift, said the young lady as she sat upright and touched the fresh piercing in her ear. Her earlobes were still burning a little. The king of the north returned to the present moment. The young lady, who was all grown up, spoke her thanks with a hint of probing intent. What can I give you in return? She asked. It was a question to which no answer was really needed. But all of a sudden, a long lingering sadness settled over his thoughts like frost, And in the end, he relented and told the young maiden of the vision he had once held, or perhaps had held for far too long. Well, I was wrong. I thought that the silver-haired infant was this kid for a second. Because like he froze, in here when he froze, I was like, oh, maybe he was inside of that thing. Which doesn't make sense, I guess. Oh, that's the point. Like we don't know when this happened. This is like 2,600 years ago, basically. Considering that the kid is young, 2,600 years ago, at least. Hmm.
Whether it was ever true at all.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. It looks gorgeous. Damn. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Oh, the only thing I was gonna say, I'm just gonna slide it right in. I don't even believe myself, to be fair, but I had this idea. It's gonna sound stupid, but if if her memory got wiped, I don't know if it did or not. I'm just guessing that with all the things. She's like, I don't know. I almost doubt whether it was ever true at all. And then of course this place is like all shadowy because the third designer had to exist there, but now it doesn't. And because their memories have been wiped, and then I don't know. Again, like I said, let's say that their memories got been wiped. Even though that's a descender, you cannot delete a descender, but you still can delete people's mind. So you can actually delete the sender from their minds, which should be possible. I'm guessing why not. The only thing that you have to change the proof as well, which what they were doing too. Renoa was like, fuck you, photo. You cannot exist. See, the third descender's gone because he should not exist. He has been wiped from all these people's mind. But of course they couldn't wipe him from the Ermin soul. These things like photos and such did not change. So they are actually doing it on hand. They're like, they're still around. We have to clear everything out. I guess. And if again, if the heavenly principles killed the third descender and wiped her memory because of the kid, can we say the same for the first Angel and Voyager? Because I had this idea before, which because I never understood that why would heavenly principles do that? When you think about it's your own daughter, it's like why would you do it? That first Angel and the Voyagers, like he broke the crown from her head. She was free, and then Heaven Prince was like, "No, this cannot happen," and then wiped both of their memories. And then, of course, then we know from the Act 8 when Columbina was talking with the Moon Sisters, they were like, Heavenly Principles are a paranoid freak against the other creations that they cannot control or they didn't create it. They were panicked, maybe they feared about it. That's why they wanted to destroy it. They were weird against those things. So that's why they destroyed the other creations. So I'm guessing that maybe Heavenly Prince was like, oh, a creation that doesn't belong to this world. Because when you think about it, if this kid, maybe she actually froze the kid because the kid had to die as well. Because this is Saritsa's kid, yes, but with the third descender, which a descender which is probably a person that should not belong to this world, to this newly built world that Heavenly Principles wants. So that's why maybe she froze the kid so the kid wouldn't die, wouldn't get killed even. I don't know. But again, the first angel and the Voyager part, I always had this idea like their mind god has been wiped, not because of the love, but because they had a kid. You know, that's why Heavenly Principles wiped their memories. Because like how angry Heavenly Principles against the other creations is like, oh, a kid and looks different because it's Voyager. You know, it's not from this world. It's not an angel. It's not someone from this world. It is Voyager. Probably has a power of the abyss or something other power. It's not this power that Heavenly Principles can control or anything like that. So probably, potentially, they had a child, First Angel and the Voyager, and that's why Heavenly Principle wiped both of their memories. What happened to the kid? I don't know. But I had this idea. I was like, maybe. But now when I see this, I was like, wow, maybe that's actually a possibility. Because both of those situations had a man who doesn't belong to this world, who doesn't belong to the rules of this world, basically. And they talked about the rules at the beginning as well, the rules that govern this world. Third Descender and a Voyager, neither of them actually belongs to those rules. So, well, I don't know if we can say the same about Voyager. I don't know if Voyager would be the, I don't know if Voyager would have been the, you name it, I forgot the name. I wonder if Voyager would have been the Descender. There we go. Because Voyager was not in the Tibet. She put her consciousness to just Hyperborean male. So I don't know if she was here. Maybe she was gonna be more powerful. Flesh and bone. I don't know if that will be changing anything, but maybe she could have been a Descender. Maybe again. But considering that her body was not here, maybe she doesn't consider being Descender. But I don't know. Voyager is a weird one because there's a lot of what ifs in that position. But I am guessing that that's such a weird guess though. Even when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it kind of doesn't make it kind of makes sense, but at the same time it's so far-fetched. And I'm like, okay, bro, you kind of coping kind of feeling. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, both of the kids, if there's a kid between First Angel and the Voyager, of course, both of the kids' father would be someone from out of this world or doesn't belong to the rules of this world, like I said. So, and they had a kid, which, oh, you know what? Oh, shit, you know what? Wait a second. There is this kid, not a kid, a human being that they talked about in the Temple of Space that end. Melantha said it. I'll find it here. Melantha. Melantha said that there's a like a primordial human, which is like abyss and light at the same time. Can we find that? I can go Act 3 from here. Final Judgment. I'll find it here. Primordial, can I say? All who descend. Oh, what the hell? Go away. Thank you. I once believed that was merely punishment for transgression, but now I fear there's a deeper meaning behind it, as it was a heretical myth that light and darkness birthed the primordial human. Why are Senna answering all these questions so readily? By the way, the heretical myth about the light and darkness birthing the primordial human, do you have any idea what it refers to? I'm not entirely sure what Melantha meant either. The first thing that came to mind was a parable once condemned as a heresy by the angels. It tells of the god of light who created a body in its own likeness, only for it to be stolen away by the king of darkness. Thus, within that single body, the powers of light and darkness began to contend with one another. And so the primordial human, bearing both, came to possess both good and evil. It's a lesser-known version of the primordial human myth. That's a bit too bare bones. Not sure it'll help us much. Maybe these kids could have been the primordial human because First Angel and Saritsa has the power of light, I guess. and the Voyager and the third Descender has the power of the Abyss. I guess we don't know. just just snowballing out there. But maybe they had this primordial human, and that's why Heavenly Prince was like, "Oh, you cannot do that." So that's why Heavenly Prince was mad. Maybe, like I said, we don't even know if the first angel and the Voyager had a kid. So maybe, I don't know. I have no clue. It's just a guess. It's a weird thing. I don't complain about this actually. This whole Saritsa feeling. I don't know what I was expecting about Saritsa, but when I see her, I'm like, when are we gonna learn who we are? And this is the one of the problems of the game, I guess, for me, is that when I see someone else, I'm like, I cannot be excited of that thing. I'm like, oh, we're closer to the knowing the truth about who we are because I'm so much focused about who Traveler is. Sometimes I forgot the other things, to enjoy the other things, you know. But in this kind of moment, Valerie ruined it for me. Can we look at him? I think, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'll be in this position. My potential new main-ish. I don't see him as my main when Nibula exists. Sorry, buddy. If you are Cryo Dragon Sovereign for like any chance, you might be like close to Nivelet, but other than that, I don't know. Imagine he's the Electro Dragon Sovereign, Lamau. Would that be dope? Yeah, Primordial Human. Maybe. 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 Maybe this kid is the Primordial Human. Maybe that's why he got frozen. I don't know. I just don't know. It could be anyone. It could be any other things. Is Venti gonna die? Is that kid the Primordial Human? Is Saritsa actually gonna 1v1 Renova, which I would love to see it. Are we gonna get... does that mean the shades are gonna be playable? You know, because we have seen them in here. I mean, considering the fact that we have seen Allison not cry and she's not playable, which is a concerning thing, to be fair. That she's the only one who's not playable in not cry. Soon, I hope soon. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, is there any new shorts about the new characters? No. I see. Odette Assassin. She is the one that didn't talk at all, right? At least they grunted. The Valerie's like, I guess, yeah. Did Odette talked at all? I don't think so. She was like, I guess, because her VA is here. I guess. I don't know. Primordial Human. I'm gonna say one weird thing. Primordial Human. How does the angels know about this thing is the question. Did they learn from Heavenly Principles? How did I know about this story? The first thing that came to mind was a parable. What does a parable mean exactly? Parable. Short, simple story. Okay. Was condemned as heresy by the angels. Probably Heavenly Principles warned them. They're like, there's a story like this. And no, you can't say it. This is wrong. I mean, why would angels say that this is a heresy and condemn this? It's in Heavenly Principles rules, probably. It tells of the God of Light who created a body in its own likeness, only for it to be stolen away by the King of Darkness. I am gonna say the weirdest thing, maybe. I'm just gonna say the God of Light might be Tevat, who created a body in its own likeness might be Nibelun, because I love Nibelun, and Nibelun born with Tevat, And when you think about Teyvat, is the world that shine the brightest, and I'm thinking that the light realm is right beneath or right under it, or maybe inside of the Teyvat, or maybe behind Teyvat, because uh, in the in one of the artifacts, I forgot was it the deep galleries? In there it said, I mean, he was talking about the Voyager lore, and the Voyager specifically said that this world, which is Teyvat, was in the edge of the spiral arm, which is, when you think about it, edge might be like a mirror thing, maybe like a door. That's why it's in the edge of the spiral arm, because behind it's there's something else. Some like a gateway, or maybe a door, like I said. And this world shined the brightest, even though it was so small. And this world was the one that woke Voyager up after all this countless of other planets that she saw. This one woke her up. So I'm guessing that the light realm is behind it, or inside of it. Maybe that is the light realm's thing. I don't know. And Nibelung might be the, or maybe even the Teyvat, like maybe it tells of the god of light who created body in his own likeness. Maybe it's Nibelung or Teyvat, when you think about it, only for it to be stolen away by the king of darkness, which might be Heavenly Principles. King of darkness. I don't know. Maybe. Nibelung might be an idea, because Nibelung born at the same time alongside Teyvat. Maybe it was like, actually God of Light created Teyvat as like a protection of the light realm, as like, okay, there's a gateway, and I'll put a planet in here so it can protect this place, and I'll create Nibelung, and Nibelung will be next to it as like a protector. But she, God of Light, created Nibelung in its own likeness, maybe. And then, of course, only for it to be stolen away by the King of Darkness, which is a theory of mine that I had, is like, in the Albedo, the Morning Star and Moon, Nibelung goes away. We know that Nibelung went away, but he doesn't come back. Nothing happens for thousands of years. He left, and thousands of years passed. Then Heavenly Principles came in to Teyvat. There's thousands of years between Nibelung leaving and Heavenly Principles coming in to Teyvat. So I always had an idea that, granted, I hate Heavenly Principles. Maybe that's why I have this idea, sure. But Nibelung might have been caught by Heavenly Principles, and Heavenly Principles might be put abyss inside of him. Maybe just for this, you name it, just to create this primordial human or primordial being, Or maybe Heavenly Principles is the primordial being, which, when you think about it, they call themselves primordial being. I don't know. But the point is that angels know about the story, probably because of Heavenly Principles, and you think about why Heavenly Principles know about the story, and why it's condemned. This is a condemned parable. It counts as an heresy, even. Like, why? Is this like Heavenly Principles? Like, you can't say it because I'm the one who did it. I'm the King of Darkness. Maybe. Thus, within that single body, the power of light and darkness began to contend with one another, and so the primordial human, bearing both, came to possess both good and evil, which could be Nibelung again, when you think about it. Nibelung came back with the power of the abyss, but he had the power of the light, which confuses me all the time. He came back, imprisoned the Moon Sisters by creating a pure light realm prison. No abyss is inside. The only abyss is like the Rerear's abyss, and then the Talindus's abyss. There's no other abyss inside of that place. It's a pure light realm of a prison. And then you think, how can this pitch black dragon can create a pure light realm? It always confuses me. Which maybe why it might be about not knowing the truth. We might be getting light. I don't know. But this primordial human has been around since the Temple of Space, which is like a couple of patches ago, and they're gonna continue doing it, I guess. And that kid might be the not this Giga Chad himself, the Mr. Him. I'm gonna call him him. Maybe this kid is just straight up the he might be the primordial human, thanks to the third descender. And even I I want this so much. I want Traveler to be from Tibet, and I always maybe I don't know. Maybe we are the children of First Angel and Voyager. Was that too much to think about? You know, I I don't know. I want them. I want both of them to be from Tibet. So I always think about how can they be from Tibet, because I don't want to leave. To be fair, I want this world to be our world, so we can just be here, create our place. It's our world, so why would we leave? You know, I don't want to leave Tibet. And if we're actually from this world, that would be make so much more sense. And considering the fact that this world, the world has been destroyed, our world, the world that we born, has been destroyed when we born Traveler and the sibling. Kind of makes you think that it might be about Tibet as well. When you think about that, War of the Theater of Flame was actually the destruction of Tibet. And our world has been destroyed as well when we born. And even in that point, it says, surely no one would destroy a world to celebrate someone's birth. But was the celebration? Maybe it was just an anger. It was like, how can they be born? Maybe that's why the world is destroyed. Or okay, that's kind of weird, but maybe we are the no, you know what? No. No, I was gonna say maybe we are nibbling. Eh, is that so far-fetched? I mean, Traveler can control all elements. We can control phlogiston. We can control the Kawaki. We are not connected to Irminsul, which makes us a descender. We are kind, caring, loving, helpful being. We are a godlike power, and we have wings as well. Is that too much to say that we might be Nibelung's reincarnation? You know what? That doesn't make sense. I think Nibelung can be someone else, because they would probably want Nibelung to be released as a separate character, so people can pull for Nibelung, I think. But Nibelung being Traveler doesn't. It's not that far fetched, is it? I don't know. I might be just cooked at this point. And then, but what about the sibling? What about the twin? Oh, wait. Sibling is an abyssal. Oh, wait, we can be new. Wait, I got chills for that. Wait. If Nibelung is actually pure pitch black creature, but still had a bit light inside of him, and if he would die, he might have two incarnations. One is an abyssal side, the other one is a light side. Because Albedo said that the light and abyss is so, like, they're so against each other that they cannot even destroy each other. Like, they're even like in the Revere situation too. Revere dies, but nothing happens to the abyss inside of him. The abyss is just there in the light realm, that the moon's reflection, and it just coexists with the light and abyss. Just coexist there. Nothing happens. Neither of them can beat the other. So maybe actually Nibelung might have give 2 reincarnations, like one light, one abyss. And that would make sense considering the fact that abyssal side, which is the sibling, is connected to Irminsul, but not us, because we are the pure Nibelung. The other one is the creation of the abyss side of the Nibelung, which is not the light realm pure, the original Nibelung version. And that's why we are human looking, because we are the reincarnation, just like Nivelette. Am I missing something? I feel like it shouldn't make sense, but it does. We are so powerful, we can't control anything. We are loving, caring, kind. We are helpful, like Nibelung. We will sacrifice ourselves just for these people, like Nibelung. Let my bones be the shield of this world. I don't know, maybe. And then, of course, there's this part. Again, Albedo said, like the light and abyss. So they're fighting against each other. You cannot destroy each other. When was this act? Wait, not cry. Let me say not cry. I remember something like that. Was it Act 7? Archon Quest. There's this. Act 7. Oh, for fuck's sake, not that one. Go back. Oh, I'll go back so much. This was it this one? Yeah, it has to be this one because in beginning of the act 8 we got saved by Wanderer. What is this? Huh? Photo, okay. Oh, it's the voice. Okay, sorry. It's based Doctor similar to Kawaki, but no. Was it this one? Durin. Oh, there it is. You're right on time. Hey, do you think okay? Since you have the power of the dragon, thanks to research by Master and the Hexen, we know that Tibet's 7 elements are derived from the more primordial power of the Light Realm, which is antagonistic with the power of the Void Realm. Yes. That's why the dragons are much more primordial too. Since you have the power of the dragon Durin within you, I'm sure you can already tell that this energy field contains no abyssal energy. That's true, it's not an abyss, it's something pure, wild, and untamed. I've been thinking about something. Can you still remember the device that Dory supplied? Okay. The design, the craft machine is so cool. Yeah, sure. Oh, what the fuck did I do? Not to mention the operating principles, most ingenious of them all. Cool. The clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyramid that you provided, despite the fact that as Among Us, she should only be use the light realm energy in principle. Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by restoring elemental energy to its original state. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of the light. Okay, so you're basically retracting it and making it the way it is. I was wondering if they are okay. I suspect only Kusanala herself could have devised okay. Back the energy field before us. There we go. If this is pure light energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of the integration versus division. The former contains the latter. Could this mean elemental energy can dilute the power of the light realm? And then they try it, which it breaks. Albedo hits it, and it breaks. Clears on the disruption were detected. Okay. Elemental energy can disturb, or even negate the field. Now you try. And then Durin tries it, it's working. Switch the abyssal energy and tag again. No, nothing happens. No surprises there. Cracks widen further. No. Albedo. No surprise that abyssal power drains the energy field to a significantly greater extent. And I feel confident in asserting that energy field is indeed pure light realm energy and that elemental energy can dilute it. So basically, what is saying in here that you cannot destroy pure light realm with the abyss. They hit with the abyss, nothing happens. But you hit it with the light realm power has been derived from the pure light realm power, and it breaks. And we know the light realm and abyssal realm is so antagonistic against each other, like he said. Nothing happens because in the again Moon's Reflection 2, where Rerir fell, it was abyssal, but the light realm power was there as well at the same time. They coexist basically, light and abyss. Nothing happened. Like neither of them can beat it. The only thing that happened is like Rerir gets split up. Like he died and split apart to 1,000 pieces and fell into not cry. But that's it. The abyss was there. The light power was there. Just Rerir was the one who lost. That's it. Abyss was still there. Nothing happened to Abyss. And then, can we say the same thing about Abyss as well? That means that you cannot destroy Abyss with light. Which we can't see it in here. You cannot destroy Abyss with light. So if you want to destroy Abyss, you need something. So you need an abyssal power that has been derived from Abyss. And can that be? That means that we have two different abyssal power. And that derived one might be forbidden knowledge. And that's why it's actually deep down into the abyss. It's in the deepest part of the abyss, forbidden knowledge. Because it gets the most power of the abyss from there. It's like deepest part is the one that will get the most power of. Or maybe it's just to protect it so no one can go there and destroy it. Or maybe both, I don't know. Okay, can we say that the celestial nails actually have abyss inside of them? Just to destroy the abyssal parts? But how can you destroy a bit? Like, this is basically saying that you cannot destroy light to abyss, abyss to light. So basically, some kind of derived power from that realm to destroy that power, that primordial power. So if you're gonna say the same thing about Abyss, that means that Heavenly Principles can be using abyssal power in the Celestial Nail just to destroy the Abyss, because the world was all abyssal in the world of Funeral Flame, and every place got Celestial Nails. Bam, bam, bam. So does that mean that Celestial Nails have Abyss inside of them? Or like a power that has been derived from the Abyss? And if that's true, my theory will be right about Nibelung getting caught by Heavenly Principles and getting pumped by Abyss inside of it. But why? At the end, like you need to ask the question of why, and that doesn't have an answer. Like, yeah, sure, Heavenly Principles can do all these, but why? At that moment, it all falls down. I want Heavenly Principles to be wrong, sure, to be bad, but why? You cannot find an answer to that. Like, what's the Heavenly Principles' end goal? To protect the people is what's his calling, and that it does make sense. You can't find any other role. Like, what is the point? There is none. At least I cannot find any. And here I am. I was gonna talk about Snezhnaya, and now I'm thinking about how Nibelung can be. Oh, god damn it! And why? Okay, you know what? Okay, maybes can stay away. It is what it is. I want to focus on Snezhnaya again. Character designs are so cool. Vodyanitsa actually younger than I expected. I was expecting her to be way older. Not that it's a bad thing, but just a thing. This dude, a kid. I was gonna say a kid. It's a dude, I guess. Is a dude that we help. They might be resistance. I'm just gonna say it right now. They might be resistance against Saritsa, and this part that them like this dude distracting Valerie and that lady Odena, was it Odena? Said it in here. Odette, sorry. Odette actually putting a knife to this person in here might be might be a thing that, hey, you're gonna work for us and you're gonna resist against Saritsa. You're gonna say, I object in here. I guess. I think they're resistance. So that means that Vodinitsa has to be resistance as well. Which, maybe. Maybe. I'm just thinking that these people are not, most people are not happy with Saritsa. Which, that's what the Dainsleif said. There's no love left for her people. She had no love left for her people. Neither her people left any love to her. Something like that. Can I go back to that? Ooh, Nefer is the most important one. Damn. Zhongli, the listener. Zhongli, you're still in the chessboard. Oh shit, I thought, yeah. He's the only one in the chessboard still. Oh shit. I was so focused of Anima 1 down. I was like, is Venti gonna die? But Zhongli is still in the game. Hello? I mean, considering the fact that all the ones are like the you know what? No, I was gonna say Zhongli is the only original Archon, but Venti is the original Archon as well. Those are the only two. Where's that Dainsleif video? You mean was it this? I think this was it.
Call it that.
Yes, contains spoilers. She's a guy with no love left. You know what? I'll let him talk. And we didn't get him as a whole his own patch thing about Dainsleif as well. He was in the Archon quest line because of Revere, and then he left. We don't even know where he is. He's like, bye. Yeah, I don't even know if he said bye.
She is a god with no love left for her people, nor do they have any left for her.
Yeah. They don't, yeah.
Her followers hope only to be on her side when the day of her rebellion against the divine comes at last.
Mm-hmm.
In the perpetual meantime of a sheltered eternity, most are content to live and not to dream. But in the hidden corners where the god's gaze does not fall, there are those who dream.
Okay, this is Karia, so we can skip that part. We're not there yet. So they might be resistance. They not might be actually. They are gonna. I'm just gonna say they're resistance. They are rebelling against Saritsa. They're like, fuck you, Saritsa. You're killing us. Because Child says that too. Child is like, what about the people? They're suffering. In that teaser, in the 6.7 live stream. Zhongli, the mystery man. Sussy man himself. If the mystery would have been a man, that would be Zhongli. Zhongli.
Good move.
Is she a double agent? Ryan daughter? Is she gonna be like a double agent? But I'm thinking that Naberius can see all these. Am I wrong on that?
Still, I do hope you truly understand the nature of the game you're playing.
I'm gonna say she doesn't. I don't know. Okay, this is Ryan daughter because of the gold. In Russia, we say that most dangerous revenge is a mother's grief. Poor woman who lost her father, husband, and child. Is her child dead? This kid froze, which I'm guessing that she wanted to protect him. I mean, to be fair, in my theory, no one is dead, and no one should be dead, and everyone will come back. So, even if he's dead, her kid, he'll come back. It's fine. We just have to change the rules of this world and let Columbina take the role again. And we have to wait until Columbina learns how to do it. You know, she has to realize that she can actually give rebirth to the people. But I don't know how she can do that. If she can do it right now, or we have to change, she just have to learn it, or we have to change the rules of this world. So maybe it's both. Maybe she has to realize that she can do it, and at the same time, we have to change the rules. But yeah, Colomina will save us whole. We don't need that Renova bullshit. Nabarius bullshit. Rhinodder is. I mean, I don't like Rhinodder also. She can't count herself lucky that she gave birth to Albedo. Birth. Albedo is her creation, so I'm like neutral for against her just because of that. Other than that, I don't like her at all. I mean, she's one of the 5 reasons that this world had such a problematic. Like when you look at all the places that has problems of the past, that has that. Like even Liyue, like if you're a Liyue fan, you would be like, you know what, Rhinodder, fuck you. Because of that, they lost all that people. Xiao is still suffering. Zhongli is still suffering. And all those people who died. Ugh. I don't know. We'll see. I just don't know if this is Renoa being playable. Please, please. You know what? She has to be playable. She looks cool. And this is a gacha game. Of course, she's gonna be playable. Only playing his part on the chess just to found where are those who. Okay, buddy. 4 men. Sarsa looks gorgeous. No pink hair. I mean, no. There's pink hair. What's up with the pink hair? Is that a bad thing? Isn't that? Isn't she has a? Didn't that girl has a pink? No, it's a blue hair. And Wadina says a green. Oh yeah, no pink hair. I mean, we don't know. We didn't see Linnea in the Knockcry teaser, and then she came out later, which there's a lot of characters like that they were not in here. No way she stole the gnosis to play chess. Come on, buddy. Catch up. First reload Saritsa and she's ready to throw hands with Renova, then casually playing chess against Ryan Butter, yeah. As a Russian speaker, it is not customary to see Russian words Saritsa and Snezhnaya in Latin letters in the comments. Her son has Conrian eyes. No wonder the music in the Travail teaser didn't change between Snezhnaya and Conria. Did it? The subtle clue that Morax's been on the board while the rest are off. There's clearly more to Zhongli's contract than we were told. Of course. Why would he share? Did he have Conrian eyes? I never realized it. I was like, oh, the kid froze. Show me your eyes, kid. Yeah, I guess. I mean, this is not a perfect way to say it, but I guess that's a Conrian eye. I guess so. I guess you can say that. I don't know. I said Conrian eyes. And Arlecchino popped up. Which, to be fair, she is Conrian. Bro, why there is no Piero? Why? Does that mean that the third descendant is from Conria? Can we say that? Or like maybe Conrian's eyes belong to the like a past of the world. Which when you think about it, Conria is down below the world, and then you think about Langan is like under the world, like it's underground. And Knomiya is underground, and these are all the places that belong to the old world, and they got destroyed. So maybe Conria actually did belong to the old world as well. Just that we don't know about it. I don't know too much about Conria actually. They might have already said that the Conria belongs to old world. You know, like Conria might be the past of Sumeru. Maybe, of course, but of course you have desert. I don't know, or like not like Sumeru, but more like Conria is the place that exists before Sumeria because it's like this. Because Liyue and Langang is like this. Like that, I guess, because of the chasm. And Konomiya and Inazuma as well. And maybe it's the same about the Salvin Dagnir as well. Of course, we know about the Salvin Dagnir, about Dragonspine, but maybe it's actually underground city. There is more about it in the underground, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe. Remuria is underground, is under the water. Not underground, but basically underground. So it's either that this eyes is not just Conrian eyes, it's just the old world eyes. That's why Conrian has this eyes. Or the third descender is Conrian. Or this is just a drawing thing I want to say, but no, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Let me see the eyes again. I didn't check the eyes.
I've heard that.
Her eye looks cool. It has multiple layers of colors that goes like this. And then there's this Fey dude. The Wolfie. It looks like Itlua. I don't know why. I feel like I get Itlua vibes from him. I don't know why. Give me eyes, not the feet, eyes. And then there's this. Oh, this dude looks like a moon eyes. You know? Isn't that like a moon? Am I wrong? Or maybe Abyss? I said Electro, but this girl has... I cannot see that well from here. And of course, we have Pulcinella here. Did we see his... yeah, of course. His eyes is... Is that Geo? Looks like a Geo.
Huh?
Me too.
I object.
Wait, is Sandra's... Is this... No, this is her new eyes, right? I mean... Yeah.
Me too.
I object.
And of course, there's Arlecchino. I mean, she's a Crimson Moon Dynasty. Part of the Conria, so I guess that's why.
My.
Open your eyes, buddy, not the glasses. Damn it. I forgot his eyes.
Search the area. We are the Drushna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
Yay.
Forgive the intrusion. Mind if I join
Her eyes is... What is this part?
this private
It's like cut part. That looks cool.
discussion?
She looks so cool.
Compared to the
And this is this dude. This is the most interesting dude in this trailer, actually.
This is a peaceful age.
Mr. Vampire.
Wait, the Kresnik's torch?
The heavenly
Mother?
oh, one should not throw fragile driftwood to a drowning person, nor give the illusion of warmth to those freezing to death. Death is not the enemy of love.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been.
The real enemy is the blessings given by deluded gods.
True. Slap that bitch. Yeah, all good.
Given by deluded gods.
So that, like I said, that kid might be... That kid is potentially Conrian. Or we're gonna learn some new lore about that that ice doesn't mean Conrian or just old world. Sane. Maybe. You never know. You just have to think all the possibilities. 99% Conrian, 1% belongs to the old world, sure, but still, you just have to keep that possibility in your mind. Because they can always drop a new lore, and you'll be like, whoa. That's what they do a lot, so just have to keep that in mind. Okay, I think I'm done. I don't know if there's anything else I missed. This was a 5-minute video, and I've been watching it for 2 hours. That's cool. I hope I haven't missed anything. Man, I'm excited for the two dudes. Like this part, like Valerie, and then again, names. Noi, Valerie and Noi. I remember them. Valerie and Noi. My two favorites, Saritsa is Saritsa, sure. She's like a pinnacle one. But Valerie and Noi, then is that Vesna? Yeah. Yeah, they're my top threes, Vesna. Valerie, Noi, and Vesna. Already easy top three in this place. And potentially she might be 7.0 release as well. With the Alyosha. They might be, those two might be 0.0 releases. I don't know. Which one would be 4-star characters though? That Alyosha might be 4-star character. Or maybe Odette. Modine says should probably 5-star. This dude can be 4-star. We had 3 4-stars in Nokrai, right? Yahoda, Itlua, and Aino. And Prune, that's 4. But we didn't have Prune and Itlua in the trailer, so. And Valerie must be 5-star. Odette is a questionable one. I'm guessing she has to be 5-star. And then Pantalone. I think this whole part is just to show us that, look, they objected, probably because of the rebellion, like I said, and to show that Pantalone is gonna be the new release. Probably 5-star. And sad enough, she might be 4-star. Maybe. Alyosha and Vesna might be the 4-stars.
Search the area. We are the Drushna, and it is our honor to serve the Tsaritsa.
I guess. This lady is 5-star. Vibes are giving it.
Mind if I?
Whatever with the train and the abyss. I don't know, man. Is this about Snezhnaya belong to old world, or is this about Project Stuja? Is this abyss? Is this the doors of the abyss? We know that Beliathar was playing around with the abyss, and the doors of the abyss has been opened in Snezhnaya before. Is this like is this connecting to this? Is this the doors of the abyss on the Snezhnaya connecting the abyss? Is this Project Stuja? Or is this the world because the Snezhnaya is not in this world anymore? Are they actually breaking apart?
Has gone by.
And then this dude.
This is a peaceful age.
Nah. Not for long. Not for long. I can't say that. Not for long. Sure, it is a peaceful age, but not for long. How old is he? Oh. I haven't seen this. Holy shit. Is this Renoa one? Or wait. It has to be Renoa. Hey. I am so bad with these things. With the signs. Is this mean this is a Celestia sign, Renoa sign, or Asmodee sign? No, oh, okay. You know, Reddit is already on it. Noi has Asmodee's symbol on his neck. Okay. So this is Asmodee's symbol. Okay. Why? Compared to eons gone by, this is a peaceful age, sure. He's an old as fuck dude. Why does he have... Oh, wait. Why? But thank God I watched this back. I was gonna miss this. And then there's this...
Wait, the Crescent's
I
torch?
feel like I know this sign. But maybe from a different game.
Crescent's torch?
They're all gonna froze to death. Shit. What is this, by the way? I asked this before too. Why the sky is like this? What the fuck is this supposed to mean? I know the sky is fake, sure, but what the hell are they doing? To be sky to be like this. Oh my god.
And then the heavenly principle spoiled our love.
Lady, you're just confusing me so much. Do you remember or not? Just tell me that. Do you remember or not? I hate these lots trailers because they give me more questions. And I'm just stressed out because, like, ugh, just tell me what it is. It's not that hard. The white Noi has an Asmodee symbol. Lover, creation. Buddy, why do you have it? Why do you have it? I wonder if he would know Paimon. He was like, I mean, if Paimon is Asmodee, but lately we've been going with the idea Paimon is not Asmodee. In before Paimon is Voyager, bro. Just watch the original body of Voyager, and that spaceship is just Voyager's ship, our ship. Because in the, I think it was the Celestial Gift. So was it the Celestial Gift that talked about the Voyager again? I think it was. Just because in that one, the first angel asked Voyager, is like, why are you not leaving? Your spaceship is literally right beneath the full sky. You can't leave. Not she's saying that as like, go save yourself. It's not like just go away. Ugh. But she's like, my love, just leave, save yourself. Why don't you leave? And then of course, when you think about it, the sky rents open thanks to the Nibelung. So that means the spaceship is just there. Spaceship is just there. If they had a kid, like I actually said just now, if they actually had a child or children in this situation because of the twins, if they had a children, maybe they just send the children away with the spaceship. It was like, hey, children, go away. And that genetic pad in the, because in the lore of the spaceship, it said that the spaceship had a genetic pad. And that genetic pad might be the Voyager. And the Paimon might be the Voyager as well. Might be. Because recently, I just don't know. Yeah, that whole thing about the spaceship being behind the full sky waiting just gave me the vibe, okay, now they're acknowledging that Voyager had a spaceship that she could have used. You know? Which then, of course, now we know that spaceship was right there. And then Nibelung opened the sky. Spaceship just come in. I was like, hello, I'm here. We can go. And they didn't go. Why? But the spaceship is not there. Why? Where is the spaceship? Maybe the siblings was in it and they got been sent away. Oh, you know what? That would be so sad. It's like they could have run away but they just put the children and then they send the children away. It was like, go, bye. That would be so sad. If that would be like a cinematic in game, it's like first Angeline Voyager had the children, which is the siblings, the twins, Traveler and the sibling, and they send those siblings away. That would be so sad of a cinematic if it is like that. I'm just bullshitting right now. Oh, I don't know. I know a lot of people love you, but I just like if she would give up her powers and be just like a normal being, sure, I'm fine with it. Well, we have Columbina. I don't need Renova. I don't need Naberius or Rheindatter, whichever it will be. I don't need Istoroth, Asmodee. They can all go go do whatever they want to do. I don't care one bit about them. We have Columbina, and Columbina is more than enough. She has the full Trilunar Moon Authority. She's more than enough. She's even way better than all of them. She has no limits. They have limits. They're restricted. She's not. And she is kind, caring, and perfect. You know, you don't need anyone else. You have Columbina. Why do you need someone else? But yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. I'll see you all in the next video. Yeah, it's gonna be moon video actually. Yeah, I am not too sure which one to do first because I'm so excited about the moon. So that's why I want to do that first. But at the same time, the event actually releases in the first day. But I want to know about the Sandrone situation as well because I'm I'm curious about that too. And if I would have the energy, I would do both of them, like a whole. I don't know. That would kill me probably. That would be like 20 hours of a stream. Well, maybe. We'll see. There's like a couple of days left. I'll see you all and then with the moon or Sandrone video first, but which, you know, both of them will be dropped back to back. So whichever that will be first. Hope you'll enjoy that too. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I don't even know what I talked about, but I'm excited about Snezhnaya. Oh, of course. I'm excited about the dudes that we're gonna get. Valerie and Noi. Hello. Those are my favorites. I mean, Sarisa is Sarisa. It's kind of an empty feeling, not gonna lie. Waiting for her this long, and she looks perfect, but at the same time, I'm not like, yes, she's here. I'm like, oh, finally, she's here. So, it's a thing to me. Like, it's my bad. So, but I'm excited to have her as well. So, I'll see you all in the next video. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves until then. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. And I hope you continue enjoying Genshin. Just saying. And I'm just gonna say this too before we go away. This is not the end. I don't believe so. Snezhnaya is the beginning of whatever that's gonna come next. So I know there's a lot of people saying, oh, we're here at the end game. I don't believe so. I just don't. I don't. I'm just gonna say it. I believe Snezhnaya is not the end, and I believe Khaenri'ah is not after the Snezhnaya. We have a long way to go until Khaenri'ah. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, bye.